This is my top 5 Gorod Krovi camping spots. Coming in at number 5, we have the supply depot slash library. Now, to be fair, any one of the Dragon Command areas can be an okay camping spot, but this one has a lot more room and it just feels better. Plus, you have the eye trap right there. You call the eye trap in, it'll take out a good bit of your zombies. And you have the ICR over there, you can pack a punch it just in case. Just make sure you call the dragon in, as a backup plan in case stuff starts to get crazy. Coming in at number 4 is the quick revive corner. Now, I believe this is the one I use the most because when I do my dragon egg, I do it over here in the spawn and I camp over here for the 2 rounds. I pick up my egg and then I camp over here again until the dragon starts to drop his fire so I can get my napalm kills. Now, the reason it's number 4 is because it's a little cramped and there's no way to sneak out the back. When I have camping spots, I love to have a way out because stuff does go south pretty fast. Coming in at number 3, as long as you don't open this door right here, unless you get into a bad situation, you have our number 3 spot, which is on the 3rd floor of the department store. Now, all I have to say about this spot is you have the cruiser around the corner. Now, this spot does start to get really crazy in the 30s compared to some of the rest of the spots, but I really like this spot, so that's why I made it to number 3. Coming in at number 2 is what I call the elevator hallway. Now, this is a very fun camping spot. It has a lot going on, but what I like the most is even the Valkyrie drones. As you can see, it flew in, but it went and stood over there with the rest of the zombies. Everything is coming from one side. Now, with other camping spots, that was an issue I had. Like, all the zombies and mech suits and everything was coming from one direction, but then the Valkyrie drone would be shooting you from behind in a different area. You don't have that issue with this spot, and that's why that alone gave it the number 2 spot. Another thing I like is this elevator over here. It only costs 500 points. I hit it every time it turned green, and I do that because every now and then you'll get a liquid divinium out of it, which is pretty cool. You camping and farming liquid diviniums. Now, coming in at the number 1 spot is the shield room. Now, I can't take full credit for this. Usually I like finding my own things and uploading them, but I have to give the credit for this one to one of my favorite YouTubers by the name of Steve. I was watching one of his videos and he made it to around 100 and something until he got error screamed. But yeah, I will try to find the video and leave it in the description, but if I don't find it, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. But one thing Steve didn't do, like, he opened the other door over there. Now, as you can see, I didn't open either door, and I was using the electric trap, and man, the electric trap was taking them out. Most of the zombies were still coming through the electric trap, which is kind of good, and that's why it's the number 1 spot. It's pretty laid back, and you only have to worry about, really, I want to say 2. We'll say 2.5 directions when the electric trap is on. It's only 2, but without It's 3. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. And this is my top 5 camping spots. Please don't be afraid to let me know what you think. Whether it's negative, I would prefer positive. But this is Deli Dell, and I'm out.